Hello everybody and welcome back to another Marvel Crisis Protocol Battle Report. Today I'm joined once again by Alex.
Hello!
And we are throwing down our first ever mirror match on the channel, actually. We have some Dracula versus not actually a mirror match. It's Knull, but also it's Dracula. And yeah, trying out the Symbiotes Dracula list again. I don't think it's actually good, but I think it's at least fun. And I actually think it's okay against Dracula, so we'll see how that goes.
Yeah.
But yeah, so going into the actual list and things, I have Knull leading the charge here, and alongside him he has Venom, Gwenom, and everybody's favorite symbiote, Carnage, who never gets to see the table, so I'm happy to have an excuse to throw him out here. For tactics cards, I have Thralls of Knull, Carnage Rules, Brace for Impact, Sacrifice, and Lethal Protector. Over on Alex's side, who you got here?
Well, we've got Dracula, the real one. Don't listen to all these phonies.
Mine's not Dracula, he's Knull. I'm not even trying.
And we've got basically the rest of his box asterisk.
Yeah.
We've got Nkantu, the living mummy. We've got Blade, who's definitely in that box. And we've got Werewolf by Night.
Yep.
Yeah, we're just doing monster stuff. It's going to be great. We got Brace for Impact because, ouchie.
Yep.
Service to Anubis because I think it's a really fun little card. I love the area attack, and I think it's going to be fun if I can pull it off. Sacrifice because I need to keep my people alive. Warpath because Warpath are good with Dracula.
Yeah, fair.
And Thralls of Dracula because leaderships are cool.
Wow, imagine not running Thralls of Knull. Yeah, so we're going to go ahead and get deployed and things like that, and also put the objectives in the proper places because we just kind of threw them on the board. So we're going to do all that stuff, and we'll see you guys in the game. Alrighty, and we are deployed. On the left side, I have Carnage staring down both of your Mystic attackers. What have I done? Down the middle, we have Knull and Gwenom facing off against Dracula and Werewolf. And then on the right side, I got Venom facing off against these Asgardian ruins here.
Yeah, fair fight.
Yeah,
You
also
keep fighting them the whole time.
Speaking of the Asgardian ruins, I do have to give a quick shout out here to Mecha Games for sponsoring this video by providing all this lovely terrain here. Big thanks to them. It wouldn't be possible without them. So if you happen to be local to the St. Catharines area in Ontario, Canada, definitely go check them out. But otherwise, we're going to go ahead and get into the game. We're going to go ahead and have Venom start things off for us here, and he's going to use his lovely, very, very speedy move here.
Wow.
So speedy. The S stands for speedy.
Yeah.
To walk up there, and then hiding behind this tree, we have a lovely meteor we can pay to flip here, which also, I should probably say what our scenarios are. It's meteors and alien ship.
Yeah.
So, yeah. We're going to try and flip this and realize that this scenario cares about energy defense. This will be interesting. That's, yeah, that's a good talk.
Sweet.
That's not what we wanted. I should have thought about that. Alrighty, you're up. Alrighty, it's mummy time.
Yeah, I'm also here today realizing that we care about Mystic defense.
Yeah, neither of us are amazing on energy. You're definitely better than I am, but at least Nkantu is 1-to-1.
Yeah, we're gonna try.
Yep.
We're gonna try, right?
You do get it.
Got him. Skills.
Alrighty. And that's going to be it for Mummy.
Yep.
We're going to go ahead and have Carnage go on up next. And Carnage is a little faster than his dad.
Whoa.
So he's going to move medium. The M stands for moving. And we're going to go ahead and put him right about here. Within one, as far back as we can. And he's going to pick up this lovely, lovely core. And that's going to be it for him. Alrighty, Blade's up, and what's he up to?
Blade is up. He's going to take a walk.
Yep.
With his M for move and move. And we're going to do a throwing glaives at Mr.
Carnage. How dare you? Well, it's going to be physical, so I got a whopping 5 defense dice.
Yeah, it's really good. I'm just hoping to bleed you.
Yep, makes sense.
I got
you got the
with
bleed. I got 2 with a crit. I'm going to take a damage and a bleed.
Okay, so I gain a power because it's a gainer.
Yep.
I get the pursuit and a bleed. So I'm just going to...
Yeah, that was a really good roll for him.
Head right over here.
Yep.
Have a good time.
Are you within 2? You are, so you're going to get an extra power at the end of the round.
Let's go, Blade.
Cool. Alrighty. We're going to go ahead and have Gwenom go next here, and Gwenom is just going to run up here. Long and long again. To, I mean, we probably could have tried to punch something, but it's fine. We're going to move slightly, ever so slightly forward here. to pick up. Do I pick up or do I flip? I think I go for the pickup here.
Okay.
So this will be mine. And yeah, that's going to be it for Gwenom.
All right.
Werewolf's up next.
Werewolf is up next, and we're looking to punish.
Yep.
He's going to take a move action, and then we are going to attack.
Yeah, you got, what, a 6 dicer here?
6 dice, Savage Slash.
We got 4. You got the...
That's
Whoa.
a phenomenal start.
Heck of a roll.
Oh my goodness.
I got 2. It looks like you're doing 5.
I'm going to be doing 5. I got the leap, and I got auto, and you're automatically bleeding.
Yep.
So I'm going to gain 5.
Yep.
And then no way we're done now.
Well, you do place off of me, mandatory.
Yes. Mandatory place. Oh no, I have to go place onto this objective. Cool. What if I want all the things though? How much health does she have left?
1.
1? You have brace.
I do.
We're gonna pay 3 power for pounce.
Yep.
Do you have brace anymore?
How much does your howl thing cost?
2.
In which you have enough for?
Yes, I do.
We're gonna roll it out then.
Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna go down to the pounce. So
Okay.
we're gonna take 1 more damage. We're gonna drop our objective, unfortunately.
Mm-hmm. You're gonna be dropping that objective, I think, actually back here.
Sure.
And well, he can try both. Yeah, we're gonna drop it right there. And then he's going to pay a power.
Yep.
To try and flip this point. He's got 4 energy defense.
You are going to succeed, but you're going to take a damage from the skull, which your healing factor will get rid of.
Fantastic. And then he's going to pay a power and pick up this objective. Yes.
Yeah, no, that was a really rough turn. Gwenom getting 1 shot on her, or almost 1 shot on her good side is not what I wanted.
Pretty good for me, not so much for you.
Well, we're going to go with Dracula and see if he can do the same thing to you. We're going to pay 1 to go long move.
Mm-hmm.
And get right up into your face here. And from there, we're going to stab.
Okay.
So yeah, this is just going to be a 7 dice physical attack. We'll see what we can get here. Let's roll like you did. That's pretty good.
So is mine.
Okay, never mind.
Blocking 3.
We're getting 5, so you're going to take 2.
Okay.
I'm going to gain 2. I did get the hit, so I'm going to give you... let's do root. I think that's probably pretty good for him.
Alrighty.
I really don't want you to have this many points up on me, so I think we are going to try and flip this point. We're going to pay 1. I need 2, which isn't great, but I didn't get quite enough damage to be able to bow you away, so we do.
Okay.
So that is going to be claimed for the symbiotes here, but yeah, still not quite as good as your opening gambit there.
Okay.
Alrighty, so yeah, before he ends his turn, he is actually going to use leadership real quick. As Alex kindly pointed out, this is, or I guess you have your own bleed tokens, but there's no loss to this because then at the end of the round, I'm just going to immediately gain that power back for actually 2 power because Gwenom is also bleeding. So
there's no downside to Dracula passing out a bleed.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. So yeah, we're going to do that, and then he's done.
Yeah.
Your Dracula's up and looks like he's copying me.
Yeah, we got the long move. Long stands for Lordy, look at him go.
Oh my god, I forgot to make a long move joke. Yep, you got it, you got it.
And then, hey, it's a 7 die physical attack.
Yeah, it seems familiar. I've got 4.
That's going to be 4 with the hit trigger.
That's going to be 2, so I'm going to take 2.
All right, I'm going to gain 2, and I'm going to choose to hex you.
Sure, makes sense.
Are you going to do anything
That's a good
in response
question.
to being hit?
That's a good question, because you'll get to do it to me if I do any damage to you.
Mm-hmm.
Or, no, you'll just get to do it to me. You have the power for it. So, and you're going to heal back after it, so no, there's no point.
Okay. I will then be paying a power to put bleed onto your...
How dare you?
Your man.
Yep.
And then I'm going to pay a power to... Do I try and flip?
You need 2.
Yeah, we'll try and flip. Why not?
Alrighty. You fail, and you would take a damage, but you're going to heal it back anyways.
Yeah. So now, at the end of my turn, I'm going to gain 3 whole power because there's 3 people bleeding.
Yeah. That is a thing.
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty, and that is going to be the round. So, bit of an awkward round for me losing Gwenom like that, but I'm going to be getting the middle point. Not Venom's, unfortunately, so just 2 for me. Meanwhile, you have this side point and Werewolf, so just 2 for you as well.
Yeah, it's only 2 to 2.
2 to 2. This probably isn't going to be much of a high-scoring game, but we'll see how things go getting into the next round. All right, going into the new round, we're going to go ahead and kick things off with Carnage. So yeah, he's going to start by paying 2 for his Symbiote Tendrils attack. This is going to be a 5 dice physical attack, or sorry, paying 2 for sadistically, then doing
Yes.
a Symbiote Tendrils attack. So this is going to be a 7 dice attack. And yeah, if we roll a skull, we're going to take damage.
This is into blade?
Anyways, yeah, into blade.
I
That's
have
not
a
bad. We
crit.
do have a skull. We got 5.
Okay, I'm going to be paying 2 from supernatural senses to
Yep.
roll any number of dice, including a skull, because that's going to reroll 4.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Blocking 2.
So you're going to take 3.
Okay,
I'm going to gain 3 for that. You're also automatically bleeding.
that's bad.
Then we're going to... I think we can only do just a 5 dicer at this point. Oh, you are not supposed to add dice for your crits. Not too late now, but we'll catch it on this one.
I don't think it didn't really.
It could just get worse for me because your rerolls there could be better, so I'm not going to
guess,
bother rolling
yeah.
it back. Yeah, so we're just going to do a 5 dicer into you next.
Okay.
We got to do what? 2-3 damage to him now?
3 damage, yeah.
Not optimistic, but we'll see. That's not bad.
And I still don't add crits?
It doesn't matter. You block everything.
Okay.
We're going to pay 1 to use the leadership to heal.
Yep.
And then we're going to bleed for 1.
Yep.
So, yeah, overall, not a great turn for Carnage.
Okay.
But, you know, I did bring Carnage, so. Alrighty, Dracula's starting you out.
Yep, and I see a sacrifice on your side of the board and a character who doesn't like punching her friends.
Sure.
So what if I paid 2 for Hypnotic Stare?
Yeah.
And moved her away from sacrifice range.
She's not a big fan, but she accepts.
And then, what about a wonderful little ancestral blade attack?
Yeah.
7 die physical into her.
I got 4. I do have a little bit more health on this side, so hopefully we can withstand a hit or 2.
Just 3.
2 with a crit, and just 2. So I'm going to take 1, it looks like.
Okay. I'm going to gain 1, and I got the hit trigger, so I'm going to hex you.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And we've got another attack, so we might as well try again.
Yep. That's really good.
That is
7.
That is 7.
2, I'm
You are
hexed,
hexed.
so I take 5, I'm alive on 1.
Ooh, alive on 1. Okay, I got the hit trigger. I'm so good at talking today. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I did 5 to you.
Yeah.
She has 7 health on that side.
Yeah, she goes 6, 7.
Wow, she's so beefy.
You would think, but
she's just so beefy. On this side, I'm going to be rooting her
sure.
because
Yep, that makes sense.
that makes a lot of sense to me. He's going to pay a power and put a bleed on her as well.
Sure.
Because why the heck not? There's no downside.
Yep.
You
gain 3 power.
Yeah, he's going to gain 3 power.
Alrighty, for semi-obvious reasons, I think we're going to go with Gwenom. We're going to start with a spender, actually.
Okay.
So this is going to be a 3 cost, and we're going to throw it at Werewolf by Night.
What is this?
7 dice physical.
Okay.
And yeah, we're going to see what we can do here. That's not good.
Blocking 3.
You block everything. I do get my wild hit trigger.
So that goes first.
So Dracula's going to take A damage.
Okay.
And I don't get to heal because we did nothing.
I'm going to pay 3 on Werewolf by Night.
Crackback, yeah.
Do a crackback.
I needed the heal, so I need you to roll like I just did. Otherwise, this is going away.
3.
Okay, come on, Gwenom. You can survive this. No. She takes 1, and she's off the table, and my turn ends.
Alrighty.
This is very much going away. You did pay for the root with your crackback?
I did not.
So you couldn't have afforded it?
You are... No, yeah, you're right. Yeah, I couldn't afford that.
Never mind.
That didn't happen.
That
because
didn't
I needed
happen.
to take damage on that. I'm so good at this game, guys.
Woo! Okay, so with that in mind,
Mm-hmm.
we're going to do it again.
Okay.
Because we know you need to take damage to crack back on me, so there's no point in doing the throw yet.
Yeah.
So yeah, this is another 7 dicer.
Mm-hmm.
Let's hope it does at least marginally better than the last one. And we can probably survive.
Blocking 1.
3 crits won't explode, sadly. So you're going to take 2. I'm going to heal 2.
So now I'm going to take 2, and now, paying for the correct amount of power,
Yeah.
I'm going to crack back.
Yeah. Okay. Now you need to deal 3 damage to me to kill me, so I'm a little bit more optimistic. That's a good roll.
That is 4.
And you're going to do 3. Oh my
Oh,
god.
jeepers.
These are... dice might be a little one-sided this game.
Yep.
That's going to be Gwenom off the board.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, in theory, I guess I could have expected to have that happen and thrown first, but that's worse because it meant you could have tracked back either way. So I guess we're living with this. Alrighty, Werewolf by Night's up. What's he up to?
He's going to start by paying a power to try and put bleed onto Dracula. Psych, he's already bleeding. I'm just going to heal 1.
Yep, makes sense.
Then he's going to spend 3 for lethal lycanthrope.
Yeah.
This is a 7-die physical attack with an automatic throw.
I'm going to have 4 dice for this and hopes and dreams.
That's 2.
We're blocking 1, so we're going to take 1.
Okay, you're going to take 1. I'm going to get my hit trigger, so you're going to be bleeding and hexed.
Which I already am.
Great. And I'm going to throw you away small.
Yep. So I could crack back here, but it would have to be a spender. Because you got him out of range. And yeah, I think that's worth doing.
Okay.
So, because you are bleeding, right? So I get full rerolls.
Oh, shoot. Yeah.
So yeah, we're going to spend 6 power.
Mhm.
2 for the crackback, 6 for the spender, or 4 for the spender.
Okay.
It's going to be an 8 dice mystic attack.
I'm actually going to be paying a power on... Oh, Werewolf by Night can't afford that power for sacrifice.
Hey.
Oh, my goodness. I'm
That's what
so
we're here
bad
for.
at power generation today.
All right. So yeah, this is going to be an 8 dice attack with an automatic medium throw.
And this is mystic?
Mystic.
This man might be going down.
I hope so. We are we
got
are
him.
hexed, so we can't explode that. But yeah, that is going to be 5.
You get your full rerolls first, but...
Oh, yeah. Whoa. Yeah.
6 now. Yeah, he takes 4.
Yep.
And goes down.
Unfortunately, the throw is after the attack, but that is going to end the activation anyways.
And he drops this.
Oh, I do care about that. Your Dracula's already gone, right?
Yes, he's the one who what with killing of the Gwenom.
Yes. So we'll just put that there for now.
Mhm.
We're going to go ahead and have Venom go next, and he's just barely got that range 3 on Dracula there, so we're just going to start punching. We got a 5 dice physical attack, automatic bleed.
Mhm.
3 with a crit.
I'm blocking 2.
3.
I'll take 1.
I will gain 1, and you're bleeding.
Going to be bleeding, and then I'm going to be paying for my crackback.
Yeah.
So it's 2 power for the crackback, and then 4 power for Fury of the Vampire.
Yep.
Which is good. Good mystic attack into Venom.
Yeah.
I don't get my full rerolls because you're not bleeding, but it's still 8 die mystic.
I got 3. 3. 4. So I block 1. I'm going to take 3.
Okay, and I got the auto throw.
Yeah, keep in mind I could crack back off of this as well if you're not careful.
I think I might be careful.
Yeah. No, I had a feeling. That is unfortunately how this works. So yeah, Venom is all the way back here now. And he is just going to start shambling back up the board here.
Mm-hmm.
In theory, I should have tried to flip before making the attack, but I wasn't sure if I was going to do any damage to you. And I do have this now if I want to.
The yoink?
The yoink. Is it worth doing? All right, we're going to go ahead and pay the 2 power to pull you on over.
Mm-hmm.
Main logic for this being, now that you're here, you are unfortunately on my objective, but I can pay a power and heal off of you.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll be able to benefit a little bit from that there.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's going to be it for Venom. Not an amazing turn, but could have been worse.
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty, Blade's up.
Blade is up, and he's going to be starting by paying 1, 2, 3, 4 for Knight of the Dampier. A mystic attack into good old Carnage here. I know his mystic defense is real high.
Yeah, yeah, no, it's great.
And I've got full rerolls because you're bleeding.
Oh, yeah.
Which I am going to be using.
Yep. I'm blanking out, so...
Whoa, what are the odds of that?
Yeah, I know.
That's just going to be 3.
Oh, I'm going to eat 3.
Okay. I get to advance medium.
Yep.
I was hoping to do a little bit more than that and advance over towards the other side, but I think I might have to hang out with Carnage for a minute. So I'm actually just going to do a medium advance over to here.
Sure.
And then 5 die Mystic Katana.
Yep. You got to get 3 damage here.
That is 3.
3? You don't have the pierce.
No pierce, yeah.
I do block, and I actually got a crit. Just the 1, though, so I'm going to take 2 and be alive.
Okay.
Barely.
So I'm going to gain 2. We are going to pay a power to try and put bleed onto you and heal one,
Sure,
and then we're going to pay a power to remove my own bleed,
that also works. Yeah.
and then end of his turn, heal one, gain one from your bleed.
Yep, makes sense. Alrighty. All I got left is my Dracula, so he's going to take an advance. We're gonna end just within one of this core right there, and we're gonna stab your Dracula.
Okay.
So yeah, 7 dice physical. You're on what, 5 health, so not super optimistic and just taking you out here, but we'll see. That's gonna be 4.
I'm blocking nothing, taking 4.
I'm gonna gain 4, which does leave you alive on 1.
So you did get the hit trigger. What is
Yes.
your condition you're putting
You
on?
could choose to crack back. You could choose to do it with the spender, even if I put root on you, or the mini spender. So we're gonna give you hex for making your crackback worse.
What? But that's good and stuff. Anyways, crackback time.
Yep, makes sense. And I will get to crack back your crackback.
So I'm going to be paying for all of it up to the spender time. Yeah.
Yep.
It's going to be 8 die mystic. Full rerolls because you are bleeding, but no.
Wait. Oh shoot! You had enough for the spender.
Yeah.
All right. Well, it doesn't change much. I'm still glad I gave you hex.
Barely because you did a ton of damage to me, but yeah.
Just blocking 1 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I'm gonna take 5 and just drop.
Oof.
Yeah, that's how this is going. That hurts. Alrighty.
Yeah, it's Justin Kanto. He's the last man standing. I don't know. He's gonna take a walk right over to here and try and beat up Carnage.
Yep.
We got a 5 die physical, so we're really striking to you.
Yep.
He's got a ton of captured soul tokens, but see if he can spend them. Just 3.
You got him. You do 1.
Okay.
He's gonna drop his objective here.
Yeah, he's gonna pay a power to pick it up.
Yeah, this has been a turn for the symbiotes. You're gonna get what? 1 of those and 1 of those, so still only 2 points. But I am only getting 1 this time for the middle point here because Dracula didn't live to pick this up. So yeah, this is going away. It's 4-3 in your favor. But we'll see. I do have priorities, so maybe I can do big things next turn. Alrighty, going into the next round. This is a weird one here. I think we're going to start things out with Venom.
Okay.
Not 100% sure how confident I am in this working out, but we're going to try it. So, yeah, we're going to start by throwing just a regular 5 dicer into Dracula here. He's hexed, so we just need to do the 1 damage.
Yep.
3 with a crit. I think we got him.
You super got him. He takes 1 damage and drops.
Perfect. I'm going to gain 1 power for that. Then we're going to yank a good old werewolf over there. Paying 2 power. We'll pull him medium. He is going to end up bumping. We're just going to bump him into the corner of this hole here. For chunk. And then we're going to throw a 5 dicer his way. So this is just a 5 dice physical. See what we can do. 2 with a crit.
I'm blocking 1.
So you're just taking 1 and bleeding.
Okay. I don't know if I'm going to actually crack back here. I don't think I'm cracking back.
Okay. In that case, that's going to be it for Venom, actually. He's all done. All right, Blade's up next.
Blade's up, and we're trying to finish off this Carnage man.
Yeah, this is going to be really unfortunate if he does go down. I knew it was a possibility, but we'll see.
Mystic Katana attack.
That's a good start for me. I'm taking 1.
Okay, so you're going to be automatically bleeding.
Yes, sir.
And I'm going to gain 1, which leaves me 4 power to do the Knight of the Dompier Spender with the full rerolls.
Yep.
Hope for the best. How much health he's got on this side?
You got to do 6 with this.
Whew. It's ambitious, but
you need basically a perfect roll, and if I block 1 or a slightly sub-perfect.
I've got a crit.
That's a really good start. Oh
This
my
was
god,
knocked.
that was a blank, but still.
So now I'm going to try and reroll this.
I do get a block, which means you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You do 5.
Okay.
You're gonna leave him on 1.
Leaving him alive on 1, I get a medium advance. I think I'm just going to run away.
That's fair. Yeah, that makes sense.
So
Alrighty.
I'm on that center point. I can't actually pay to flip it, but at the end of his turn, he's going to heal 1, gain a power.
Yeah. And at this point, I think we have to go with Carnage for some reason.
Why would that be?
I don't know. I got no reason. Yeah, we gotta kill Mummy. We gotta kill him so we fully heal. That would be the ideal situation here. And yeah, we're gonna start out by paying 2 to add some dice to our next attack, and just throwing a 7 dice symbiote tendrils your way.
All right, I've
Gonna
got
have an automatic bleed.
4 with a damage reduction.
Yeah, see what we can get here. That's pretty good. You don't explode any crits if you had any. It is only on attack, I believe he can spend
You
his
are
souls.
correct.
So we're getting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think we're just one-shotting you.
Well, I reduce by 1 to 5, and
still
then
back.
I get 1 shot.
I'm gonna gain 2.
I'm also gonna drop this.
Cool. We'll figure that out in a moment, because then we're gonna get the Paint the Town Red, which is gonna cost us 3. We're going to fully heal, advance small, and get to make a attack.
Okay.
So small advance, we'll drop that actually exactly where you put it.
Wow, rude.
Because I think the small advance is putting us nice and within 3 of blade.
Wow, rude.
So we're going to waltz over here. And yeah, we get a free symbiote tendrils on blade here. It's just going to be a 5 dicer, but you know.
4?
5.
3 with 2 crits.
Okay. Can't explode your crits, though.
You're right.
So that is just 3.
I'll take 2.
I'll gain 2. He is bleeding for what's worth.
Wow, rude.
Okay, we are on 9 power. Oh, that's absolutely perfect. We're going to pay 4.
What's this? Haven't you already done your 2 attacks?
Well, you see, that was my frenzy attack.
Whoa!
And this is my Carnage rules attack, where I'm going to advance you small towards me and then make a free symbiote tendrils attack on you.
Whoa, cheats.
I love seeing Carnage do his thing. I'm losing this game in so many ways, but at least I'm getting to do this. So this is going to be a 5 dicer into blade. 3 with a crit.
I don't explode that crit.
No.
So you're at 3?
Yep. You're taking 1 right now?
Just take 1.
Cool. I will gain the 1. And you're bleeding again.
So bleeding.
And then, do we bother with the spender? Yeah, we do. 5 power. 7 dice spender. Actually, Blade doesn't even have an objective, does he?
No.
No, we keep our power. 5 dice into Blade.
Okay.
I
don't explode that crit.
That
was a crit.
Doesn't matter. I got 4.
You're at 4. I'm blocking 2. I'm going to pay 2 to reroll 2.
Yep.
Blocking 2. Taking
Take 2.
2.
You're alive on what? 1?
Alive on 1.
We're to pay 1. Pick up this lovely core, which we forgot to roll for explosions last round.
It
would have made it easier to kill Mummy.
No, Mummy had no. He didn't have enough power.
Didn't matter then. Cool. So we're gonna pick one of those up, and we're going to try and flip this point here, and that's going to be 1 die. We succeed. So that is claimed for me. Haha. And yeah, that's gonna be it for Carnage. But love getting to see him do all the things he wants to do.
Okay.
All right, you have a werewolf, sir.
Yeah, it's just the werewolf.
What's he up to?
He's going to pay 2 power for his unearthly howl. Please don't ask me to do it. We're going to be targeting Venom with this.
Yeah. Venom is not a huge fan.
Roll 4 die, and I get... you're going to lose 3 power.
Yeah, he's going to lose 2 power. Thank you very much.
Well, I told him to lose 3.
Well, he lost 2.
Wow, rude. We're going to take a move action.
Alrighty.
We're going to walk over to here. And we're actually just going to try and beat up Carnage.
That makes sense.
So it's beating up Carnage hours. It's everyone's favorite time of the day. 6 die physical, Savage Slash.
I got 5.
Crit.
This would have been killer attack roll. 2.
You take nothing.
Good talk.
I don't even place next to you.
Oh, I did forget. I did bleed, so I should have 1 damage on Carnage right now.
Cheats. I think I just try and continue to pile the damage onto you. We're paying 3 for the pounce.
Pounce into Carnage.
Bonk.
Yep. So that's a size 3. 5 dice. He's good. Wait, not quite. He's good.
Wow. Carnage is going crazy here.
Carnage suddenly just being the MVP. I'm here for it. Alrighty.
Quick question. Does the bleed happen before or after healing factor?
It's a great question. All right, so to answer that, healing factor resolves before bleed, so you'll heal the 1, and then you'll take the 1 for bleed.
And leave him on the same.
Not at full health, though, which is important.
Yeah.
I have Dracula.
You have Dracula.
And Dracula's going to start out by picking up this.
Wow, rude.
We have the majority of the objectives, but I'm kind of tempted to go and get the other one as well.
I don't hate it.
That said, do I already have range on you? No. Yeah, all right. We're going to go ahead. We're going to walk to about here. We don't want to go too far.
You just want to be on that middle point?
We'd like to be on the middle point. A little bit further this way. And yeah, we're going to throw a... Oh, well, at least face you. Throw a big ol' Fury of the Vampire attack on you. It's going to be an 8 dice Mystic. You know what it does. You have the same model.
Yeah.
So...
Well...
just 2, but I think you are bleeding, so
bleeding,
I will have full rerolls. Cool. That's going to be a total of 4.
Okay, so I'm taking 4.
And getting thrown medium.
It is away, so what angles are you looking at there?
Oh, shoot. Yeah, that's true. We're just going to choose not to throw you.
Okay. I am strongly considering not cracking back, because if I do crack back, you could just kill me on your
My crackback? Correct.
But I kind of need to start doing damage into you. I don't really trust myself to one-round you. So you know what? Let's go for it.
All right.
It's Midnight Massacre time.
Yep.
6 die physical going into Dracula.
Yeah, he's going to have 4. Just the 1. We're blocking 2. All right. I don't, unfortunately, have the power to crack back in a meaningful way. Wait, did you have the wild in there?
I did not.
Okay. Darn.
Because I placed next to...
You'd
no,
be
I only
forced
got like
to place.
I got a hit.
Okay, unfortunate.
You are bleeding now.
I am bleeding now, which is fine.
Nope, you are not, if damage was dealt.
Nice. I'm not. Woo. Is Blade currently within 3 of me? He is. So we're gonna end the turn and just heal or gain 3 power from Dracula, Werewolf, and Blade.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's round?
That's round. So I'm gonna grab 1, 2, and then 2 of the cores, which both have a chance to explode here.
Yeah, that's kind of big.
And then yeah, so let's roll out the exploding cores here. So first of all, I'm scoring 4 points, which is putting me up to 7.
Yes, and I'll be scoring none points, which puts me up to 4.
Good talk. And then I don't think it's really going to change much. So Carnage will explode his core first, which is not doing anything.
Thank goodness.
And Dracula is going to explode his, which is only affecting him for 1 damage.
Okay.
So cool. Yeah, so we'll go ahead and get in the next round. You have Prio. We'll see what you can do with it. Alrighty, Blade's starting you out this round.
Yeah, he's going to be trying to finish off.
You failed it last time. I just need you to fail it again.
Yeah. So we're starting with the 5 die katana.
Yep.
3 with
3.
Pierce.
Okay, this is better than your last one. Crit, so the pierce might matter. Or yeah. So I block 1.
Take
2.
Okay.
Alrighty. That's still a better start than you had last round, but
yeah, going to gain 2. I'm spending 4.
Yep.
For the Knight of the Dompier.
All right, you got to get 4 damage on this.
Yeah, 7 die Mystic. I got to get 4 damage.
Come on, Carnage.
Come on, Blade.
That's already 4. I blanked it. Yeah, you got it.
Okay.
You deal the 4 you need. Carnage will drop his objective before he leaves the table.
Okay. Oh, I should have tried to put a bleed on you before I did that, but I do get the medium advance, so I can still get value out of this. So he's going to drop that core actually over here.
Sure.
Behind Mr. Con 2.
Makes sense.
Then I get my medium advance.
Yep.
Which is going to put me right over on the edge of 2 of Mr. By Night.
Yep.
Take my Blade with me, unfortunately. And then Blade is going to pay a power to shake his own bleed.
Makes sense.
Pay a power to put a bleed onto Dracula.
Yep.
And then at the end of his turn,
heal 2.
Heal 2 and gain 2.
Yep. I'm going to go ahead and go Dracula next. And he's going to start by stabbing Blade.
Okay.
So this is going to be a 7 dice physical attack. Yeah, we'll see what we can get. That's not bad. There's a crit in there.
I can explode these crits.
Just 2. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I'm going to be spending 2 for supernatural senses.
Yep.
Reroll this amazing
that was a really good
roll.
starting roll for you.
Blocking 4.
So you're only going to take 1.
Okay.
You're going to be bleeding for what it's worth.
But I just got rid of that.
Actually, do I give you a bleed or do I give you something else? No, I'm not going to bother with bleed here. I'm actually going to give you... Let's do slow.
Okay.
Or no, Hex.
Hex.
Those
yeah.
crits have been doing big for you.
Yeah.
Then we're going to pay 2 to bow and make you walk away.
Away?
Because no.
What do you mean no?
And actually, thinking on this, might be better to walk Werewolf because you have Sacrifice within Contu if I do it to Blade. So I probably walk Werewolf.
Okay.
So yeah, we're still using the bow, but we're using it on Werewolf.
Send him over there.
Send him just outside of 2 of Blade.
Well outside of 2.
Yeah. Boop. And yeah, then we're going to do our spender on
Mystic Spender.
Mystic
Full
Spender.
rerolls. I got 2 die. Come on, you're going to roll 8 skulls, and I'm going to roll 2 crits.
Let's not and say we did. Oh, that was the... it works. I rolled the right number of dice still.
Yeah, I'm blocking 2, but...
I got 5.
Yeah, he's dead.
Cool.
He's
yay.
just dead.
Yes. Then the last thing I'm going to do, pay a power to put a bleed on Mr. Blade, and then I'm going to gain 1 and heal 1. And yeah, solid work, Dracula. We'll see. It might be a little bit too late to have done something like that because I am at this point 2 models down, but yeah, you've got either Encantu or Dracula, sir.
Yeah.
Alrighty, Dracula's up, and what's he up to?
Dracula is up, and we're gonna start things off strong. Let's do a 8-die Fury of the Vampire attack into Mr. Dracula.
Yeah, I'm only gonna have 3 for this.
I've got 8 full rerolls and an auto throw.
Yeah. That's pretty good.
I can't reroll that skull, but those 2 crits are looking good to me.
2.
And then my full rerolls, because you're bleeding.
Okay, so that's what, 7?
That is 7.
I block 2, which means I perfectly go down.
Oof.
Yep, that's the story of this game right now. All right. So I guess you don't get to throw me on the plus side.
Yeah, that's good. No throw. But he's just dead.
No, that was the first time you hit Venom. Down.
No, that was into Dracula.
Oh! Well, in that case, I have another die and I'm not dead.
Okay, sorry. That was into Dracula.
I thought that was into Venom, so this is fine.
Okay, Venom's untouched.
Okay.
Sorry, roll another die.
So an extra die for me, which is another block,
Which
so I'm
means
taking
you're
4
taking
damage.
4,
and he is fine.
He's alive on how much?
3.
He's alive on 3. So we're doing the medium throw now.
Yes.
Because we're attacking the correct character. We're throwing him way over here.
Yep.
And this is Werewolf by Night's bleed. This is your bleed.
Yeah.
So no crackback, because you're too far away.
Correct.
Only now are we attacking Venom.
Alrighty.
This is the 7-die physical into him.
Yeah, Venom's going to have 4 dice for this.
That is 2.
Blocking 4.
Okay. I'm going to hit you with a hex.
Alrighty, that is rude.
I think I just pay a power and put a bleed on you, and then at the end of my turn gain a power because you have a bleed.
Makes sense. Alrighty. Well, we're going to go with Venom.
Yep.
Now that that's all done.
Mhm.
We're going to start with just a 5-dicer on Dracula here.
Okay.
2 with a crit. Just 2.
Blocking 2.
Alrighty. You are bleeding for what it's worth. I think we just do it again then.
Okay.
Unfortunate as it is. 2.
1.
Alright, we're going to do 1.
I'll take 1.
I'm going to gain 1 for that. And then, yeah, I guess we're just chilling with that. We'll pay 1 using the leadership to heal 1, but then we'll bleed, so net neutral there.
Okay.
And yeah, that's it for Venom.
All right.
Alrighty, Encantu's up, and he's going to try to finish off Dracula.
Yeah, and he's doing it in a big explosive way now that Blade is out of area attack range.
Yep.
He's spending all 8 of his power for Service to Anubis. Service to Anubis. I'm so good at talking today. This is an 8-die area attack that only hits Dracula because I spent 8 power.
Yep.
And yeah, it's Mystic. It's pretty cool.
I got 4 dice. Watch this fail. Not actually.
Okay, so we have 2 crits.
I got 3 with a crit.
And his undead empowerment is F modified dice. So he's going to spend a captured soul to make this a wild.
Yep.
So we're looking at...
So I blocked 3. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
So you'll take 4.
Darn, that does kill him.
Yeah!
Darn.
Go Encantu! He can't pick that up. He has no power.
Nice. Yeah. Well, you can spend souls to make power.
This is amazing. Everything's so cool today. Can you hold multiple of these?
No.
Well,
Oh no! And in true defeat, he's fallen off of his base.
Yikes.
Tragic.
We are just going to drop it. Well, okay. We'll drop it over toward... He's gone now. It's fine. It's right there. Who
Yep.
cares? He's going to spend 2 tokens.
Yep.
To... Well, sorry. No, he can't, because that tax result, he removes all tokens.
Oh, right. Yes. So you have no tokens to convert into power.
Yeah, he can't... Yeah, he's just hanging out.
All right.
He's having a bad time.
Cool.
Well,
then that's the round?
That's the round. Venom
I just got Venom.
All
He's got to do a lot. But I am scoring 2 points this round.
Yeah.
So that is bringing me up to 9
So if I don't table
to 4.
you're
And
gonna...
I'm going to double check what round we're on between cuts here, because this might be the final round. I'm not 100% sure.
Mhm.
Alrighty, we kind of only have one real option here. We're up on score, so we do just want to hold out, but I don't think that's going to happen with Dracula still on the table here.
Mhm.
So we gotta do real good into him. We're gonna start with a 5 dicer, and things get interesting if I do too much damage because you get
Yeah.
the spender and throw me. Okay.
You don't explode that crit because you're Hex.
Right,
And
which
I
means I
blocked
do no
3.
damage. So yay. All right, not what we needed at all. That's unfortunate. We do just go for another 5 dicer here.
Okay.
I need the power. That's better.
Blocking
I don't explode my
1,
crits.
but it's a crit.
3. So I do 2.
So I'll take 2, which is
That's actually perfect.
the perfect amount, because if I crack back now, it can't be my spender, and
Yeah. So are you cracking back?
I think I am.
All right.
And we're going to be...
7 dicer?
We're doing the blood
The healing one?
feast.
Sure. So
So
6
paying
dicer,
3,
you heal.
6 die physical. 3?
3.
Okay.
I'm going to crack back on your crack back.
What the heck is happening?
We don't have enough for a healing one, but 5 dicer. I do
Yep.
need to do 1 damage here. Just 2.
Block 2.
Venom's rolls have been so bad this game. All right. It's fine. Not really. If I did 1 damage, I could have thrown the size 3 at you.
Oh.
Which right now you would need to blank out, but if I did 1 damage, it's a lot better.
I do still have brace.
That's fair.
Yeah.
So we're gonna pay 2. We're just gonna yank you over here then.
Okay.
Because
you can yank through yourself, yeah.
Yeah. So we'll yank you over this way.
Mhm.
Just get you further away from everything, make your positioning a little bit more awkward. But that's unfortunately it for Venom. You've got the table, sir.
Yeah, we're going to start with probably the kind of easiest activation here, which is Blade.
Sure.
He's going to... Do you take damage on trying to flip?
On skulls.
He's alive on 2, it's fine. He's going to pay a power to try and flip this point.
Yep.
And he flips it.
Yep.
And takes no damage. Everything's great. Then he's going to take a move action. Right over to here.
Yep.
Take his bleed and hex with him. He's going to pay a power. Try and flip this other one.
Yep.
Succeed,
but take a damage.
and take a damage. And he gains no power for that damage.
Correct.
Which is kind of awkward, because now he kind of has to... Or he's only done 1 action.
Yeah.
So he's going to take a real shake action, not spending the power to do it.
Sure.
And then he's going to pay his last power and pick up this core.
Makes sense.
Then, another really easy one. In Kantu, the Living Mummy is paying a power to pick up this core, and then hanging out.
Yep. Makes sense to me.
Now it's Dracula time.
Yep.
He is still bleeding, and he's strongly considering beating up Venom, but he's also strongly considering just leaving him. We're just going to walk.
Yep.
Right over here. To pay a power and try and flip.
Does succeed.
Okay. And then we're going to take yet another walk way over here.
Go get the core. Yeah.
To pay his last power and pick up the core.
So that's going to score you 6 points, which is going to bring you up to 10.
Mhm.
Yeah, that was a turn.
Yeah.
Also just realizing Venom failing this flip
also,
at the beginning
I take
of the
damage
game
from
is
bleed.
terrible.
Yeah, that was a
because
little
that would have been
unfortunate.
4 more points for me on the board right now. But
yeah.
Alrighty. Yeah, we'll see how things go. I think at this point it's pretty much guaranteed your game, but we'll roll out the final round.
Mhm.
Alrighty, going into the final round. Unfortunately, it's impossible for me to win at this point. Just there's nothing Venom can do. He hasn't done anything all game, unfortunately. So it's kind of the world we're living in. But he is going to go for a little bit of vengeance here. He's going to walk around this tree, and we're gonna throw a 5 dicer into Dracula's face. See what we can get here. Just 2.
I'm blocking 1, taking 1.
I'm gonna gain 1, and that doesn't even give me enough power to throw the tree at you.
Oh no!
So, yeah, we're gonna bleed for 1, and then it is just your game.
Yeah,
you can't even table me because he's still unhealthy.
Yeah. No.
So
best I could do is daze him, and even then.
Yeah. No, unfortunately, I just had a few too many things go wrong this game, especially early on. Imagine if Gwenom was actually in round 3.
No, I knew she was a big target, and hypnotic gaze or stare having the ability to pull her out of that kind of sacrifice bubble.
Definitely helpful. I think 2-shotting her was the bigger part of that.
Yeah, 2-shotting her twice.
Yeah,
Twice.
yeah. So that was very much a thing. Maybe I should have burned Brace on her, but then you would have had access to the Pounce for damage the rest of the game, because I never ended up spending Brace this game.
Yeah.
Neither of us did, actually. But yeah, I don't think it really would have made much of a difference there.
Mhm.
Carnage got to have his one turn over here of just going ham, which was nice.
Carnage got to do cool stuff this game.
He did. But yeah, unfortunately, there was definitely a bit of a difference in the way some of the things were rolling out here.
Yeah, a little bit.
And like Venom was kind of a prime example of that, of just like, I think he did about 4 damage the entire game.
Yeah, he was a little out of position, but the attacks he made were also kind of very pillow-fisted.
Yeah, like he still got to attack every turn, and he could never do more than 1 damage.
Mhm.
He got thrown medium once, which did suck for him, but even stuff like failing this flip, like we were saying, if I would have had 4 more points going into that final round.
Yeah.
Which, it's still isn't the difference between me winning and losing, but it puts me on a boat where maybe I'm not killing Dracula, maybe I'm going and grabbing the point in the corner and just holding on to it, right? So it is what it is, though. Yeah, that was the second showing for the symbiote. So I think I'm leaning towards not the way to go with Dracula. But on your end, how'd everything go?
I am really starting to come around to the idea that Blade is very good in Dracula.
Turns out, yeah.
I knew that he was good. Don't flame me that hard in the comments, but I always thought he was just kind of like, he's good. You have other things that are good. He's really good.
Yeah, no, the healing was crazy. I mean, the fact that I couldn't finish him off was also a thing, but
yeah, he healed so much damage over the course of this game, and the number of times he would end his turn and go, okay, pay a power, remove his bleed, pay a power, bleed you, heal 1, then heal 2.
Yeah.
Like, he would just, it was insane.
He was basically a second Dracula on the board here. Mm-hmm. And, the Spender works in very similar ways as well. He was able to make good use of that.
Yep.
Yeah, no, Blade was very, very effective here. Encanto didn't have the best showing for you. He kind of got one shot.
Sat there. I thought about midway through the game, if he was like Scourge or Zemo, he could have done much the same things he was doing this game.
Yep.
But I wouldn't have been able to play Service to Anubis.
That's true.
The
other thing you didn't get to take advantage of this game is that he can use his souls to turn them into power, so he can get that range 4 Mystic attack online pretty consistently.
Yeah, I was considering that when he walked up to punch Carnage.
I think that probably would have been the play then as well. I was thinking about that exact turn. Because then you're hitting me on my weaker side with more dice.
Yeah.
And that's just better.
Yeah.
So yeah, like that probably would have been the prime opportunity, because at that point you would have been sitting on 3 souls. If you do a damage, you gain the 1 back anyways.
I was kind of banking on rolling either a wild or a skull, which I could treat as a wild to get the push.
Yep.
To push Carnage away.
Which is fair.
Although
he does have stuff like Carnage rolls to get back into the fight if he needs to. Which is fair. So, yeah. But no, I think, he's a really interesting model, but he didn't really get to do all that much this game. You did get to play his card, though, so that's cool.
Yes, that's always fun. Werewolf by Night. He's cool. He's good. Disregard the fact that he did all that much damage on round 1.
Yeah, I was going to say, him being good, I think, is very dependent in any game on how his dice roll.
He's a dice rolling model.
Yeah.
But he got to do all of his things today. He got his crack back. He got his pounce. He did the Unearthly Howl that kind of screwed over Venom.
Yep.
He got to do his... I think he did his... he did his Lethal Lycanthrope. He
did
everything. He did all of his things.
I'm pretty sure he did everything on his card this game. I like Werewolf. He's a fun model. He's definitely one of those models where if you're rolling hot dice, he's going to feel really, really good. Mm-hmm. If you're not, he's not. But that is just how he works.
Yeah.
But yeah, So I think that is going to do it for this battle report. Knull has been dethroned. He's
Got him.
quite literally broken off of his throne this game. So
The one true Dracula.
the one true Dracula is one. But yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please do drop a like down below. Subscribe if you're new to the channel. Helps us out a bunch. Lets us know you guys are enjoying the stuff we're throwing out here. And yeah, until next time, have a great day, everybody. Peace.